G'day everyone, it's the middle of July and it's G'day everyone, it's the middle of July and it's time for a midwinter bait fishing session. Hey you! You're watching Robbie Fishing. Right now I've got two rods here today, two bait rods. The first one, it's got a 40-pound braided line, a big chunk of cheese for bait, a big sinker and a paternoster rig. That's the cod rod, and that can just go out there on the edge of the current, down where it's deeper. The second rod, this one here, is a running sinker rig, two Jan Juck worms, and that's the everything else rod, but I kind of would like to catch a carp. So that's out there in the shallows over that sort of mud flatty area. I've fished here quite a few times on my channel and I know this spot really well. I've been fishing here all of my life, and in summer most of that dries up. That's a big mud, sort of mud flat. The main river goes around through here. That's the area that the carp are probably more likely to make their way into, but other fish species will go in there too. So I've got the cheese rod on the left, the worm rod on the right, and here I am stuck in the middle with you. Somebody else actually said that to me in one of my comments on one of my YouTube videos recently. Running sinker on the left, paternoster on the right, and here I am stuck in the middle with you. And it cracked me up. I just had my first nibble on my worm, so I'm going to make my way down here slowly and cautiously. There it goes. So I'm still nibbling at it there then, and again. Now remember, it's the middle of July, it could be a crayfish. But what I might do is just open the bail, give it a bit of slack, so that if it is a fish, if it's a carp, there it goes. I reckon it's a fish. Missed it. I'll just leave that sitting there for a minute. That's a good sign. I've only been here about 15 or 20 minutes and I've had my first nibble, so that's a very good sign. My nibbler is back. Look at the line beer. Look, something's playing with that there now. How do you tell whether it's a crayfish or a fish? I reel it in a little bit. Nothing came in with it. I would have thought that if it was a crayfish, it would have held on. I reckon it's fish. I reckon it's a finned fish. There's definitely something pulling on those worms there again. I'm going to open the bail, like I did earlier. Just let whatever it is swim with the worms. Still there. That's the tiniest, weeniest little nibble. Doesn't necessarily mean that it's the tiniest, weeniest little fish though. That was a bit stronger, and again. Still sucking away at it. Got him! Oh, I was right. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's the smallest fish. That tiny weeny little nibble has resulted in this not so tiny weeny fish being hooked. I've got a tape measure there, so I'll get a measurement. This fish walked straight into the trap. That's a carp. And it was up the carp end of the hole where I put the carp bait over those shallow mud flats up there. Look at that. Looking like around about a 55-ish centimetre fish. Well, maybe not even that big. Certainly not a record breaker. I'm going to get down here without falling in. The crampons would have given me better grip, but the bogs are keeping my feet a lot drier and cleaner. And I've got a landing net here too. Come on, winter mud marlin, cometh into thy netteth. Come on, and it's in. Oh no, it's not. Yes, it is. Right, I'm on the board. Let's get a measurement. I said 50 to 55, I'm going with 56. I'm going to stick with my word. It's 59. From there to there. That's about level with that top bit there. Look, 58 to 59. We'll call him 58. I think it's 59, but we'll say 58 to be on the safe side. I'm going to euthanize this fish humanely and get my line straight back in. At 5:30 p.m. for my bit over 3 hours fishing, I've been rewarded with just one carp, but thankfully one carp beats no carp every time. I've had a wonderful afternoon, and thank you all very, very much for watching.